Omnivory coming today with another video. And this video is a cute little Easter basket video. I purchased this pattern off of Etsy, and I will leave the shop name below if you want to go ahead and purchase it. But these baskets turned out so cute and adorable. I made them for my little nieces. They're 18 months old, and I thought this would be a perfect little basket for them. Yeah, I'm going to leave all the information and everything that you need in for the basket in the description box. So what I used an 18 by 18 piece of fabric. I had a outer and I had a lining, and I had 2 pieces of interfacing. I did a heavier weight interfacing and I did a lightweight interfacing, and I used notions like buttons and little ribbon and different things like that to go on the baskets. But like I say, this video is going to give a step-by-step tutorial, and I come back at the end. All right. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is the pattern, and this pattern is 4 pieces of the actual basket part, and then 1 piece for the handle. Okay, I'm going to print those off. And when she sends you the pattern, she only sends you 1 part, so you're going to have to print off 4 different pages. Okay, here's my outer fabric. Here's my lining fabric. Here's the lightweight interfacing and the heavier weight craft fuse, paper scissors, sewing scissors, some tape, some ribbon to go around the basket, and some little buttons to add as accents, and also some clips. Okay, so now I'm about to get ready to cut out my pieces. Okay, you cut out all 4 pieces. Just kind of trim it because you're going to put it together like a flower. I'm just cutting it out. About to speed this part up. About to watch this. Okay, so just piece it together until you get a flower shape, just like this, and you're going to tape it together with just some clear tape, or you can use a glue stick or whatever you have on hand just to put your flower part together. Okay, I'll tape the back just to make sure everything was secure. Okay, so it's all taped together, so now I'm getting ready to cut it out. As you can hear that in my voiceover, it is thundering and raining. Sounds very good. Okay, so I have it all cut out. So now I'm about to cut out the handle piece. Okay, so I have both parts cut out. I have the handle cut out, and I have the basket part cut out. So now it's time to cut out the fabric. I'm starting with my lining piece. Just gonna lay it on there, smooth it out real good, and just pin it to the fabric and cut it out. And I'm gonna do each piece like this: the lining, the fabric, and the 2 pieces of the interfacing. So now I'm about to cut out the outer fabric. and the interfacing as well. I'm going to do all those off camera. So now I have everything cut out. So now I'm about to attach the interfacing to the fabric. And the lightweight interfacing is going on the lining fabric, and the heavier weight craft fuse is going on the main fabric. So I've just attached the craft fuse to the outer fabric. And I found this fabric at Hobby Lobby. I thought it was very cute. They had their Easter prints on sale. They're 40% off. And this yellow piece is something that I got off of the just the shelf. It wasn't on sale when I purchased that, but I only got a half a yard. That was enough for me to do the 2 baskets that I'm doing. Okay, I hope y'all understand what I've done so far. So far I have cut out the pattern and cut out each piece, okay? And this right here is going to be the outside layer. So this right here is going to have the heaviest interfacing. And this right here is the inside layer, which is going to have the lightweight interfacing in it. So I will leave all the type of interface and everything that I use down in the description box, so you will know. So now it's time to sew. So what I want to do, just to give the little basket shape, you see how it is kind of like a flower? Okay, so what you're going to do from the from the wrong side, you're going to pinch each corner to each other. It's going to make like a bowl. Okay, and you're going to sew at a centimeter or a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Okay, this is what I've done so far. Like I said, if you could see, so you pinch the sides, and it's going to make the little bowl shape. And what I did, the pattern came in 3 sizes. It came with a small, medium, and a large size. I'm doing the medium size because I'm doing these for my 2 little nieces. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice size little basket for them. So I'm going to finish this. I'll probably just speed up the time on it, and I'm gonna go and finish. I'm gonna finish this one, and I'm going to sew the lining part. So I'm about to do that right now. Okay, I have both parts sewn, so they look like little bowls. So what I'm going to do now is iron down my seams, my seam opening, so they can be flat. So when I put everything together, everything is flat and flush. And I'm going to do that on both pieces, and I'm going to cut off the little excess thread. So that's what I'm about to do. Okay, so now I have ironed down the little seams. So now it's time to put the basket together, okay? sew the seams together, okay? But make sure you leave an opening, at least probably a panel and a half wide, so make sure you can turn it inside out. So yeah, I'm gonna sew all the way around and leave an opening and back stitch, and then you'll be able to turn the basket inside out. I have the basket part sewn together and clamped together, so get ready to sew it down, to sew around it. But I'm gonna do that once I put my my trimming on there. So now we're about to work on the handle, okay? And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna take a piece, make a handle out of the piece of the lining and a piece of the main fabric, and then you're gonna make cut 2 pieces of the interfacing. time to put the basket and the handle together. But before I do that, I'm going to kind of iron this out a little bit, get out some of the wrinkles, and kind of make the seam a little bit more pressed looking. So I'm about to do that right now. I'm getting ready to get the handle ready to add to the basket. Okay, so this is the piece for the handle. You have this little fold right here. So what you're going to do, you're going to fold that on that line. You're going to lay it on the handle. Just going to do a little marking. I have a fabric pencil, but it's not in my reach. I'm just going to use this little pencil. It's real light. Put it right there. And then take it, turn it over. Do the other side. Okay. So now we have our markings that where it's going to go on the basket. I'm going to show you. So we're going to take our basket, and wherever you want to set it, you look for your mark, and that's going to go at the top of the basket where you put your marking. If you want to, you can put a pin there just to hold it in place. Okay. Do the other side, kind of make sure it's kind of centered, make sure it's not off. I'm gonna do the other side of it. Turned out really cute. Okay, so look, it's looking like a basket. Okay. So now this is the part that if you want to add the trimming to it, you can add your trimming right now. If you don't want to add the trimming, you don't have to. But I'm going to add some trimming to mine. And that's going to be, or if I say this, if you're not going to add the trimming, before you put the handles on there, I will go ahead and close up the stitch. Just go ahead and put maybe an 1/8 inch stitch around the rim, just to go ahead and just kind of close up, and then close up that opening that you have. But if you are going to add the trimming, then this will be the time that you will just go ahead and just add the trimming and close it up all at one time. So I'm going to add trimming to mine. This is the trimming that I'm going to use. Just a cute little pink trimming. Got this from Hobby Lobby. It looks like. So what you do, find the placement. You want it to kind of start behind the handle. So you just put it all the way around. Make sure you have some more to go behind the other side of the handle. Or if you wanted to, I mean, this is light enough that I can go all the way around. You know what? This is how she did hers. I think I'm going to just kind of back up and do it this way. I think it'll look a lot neater. So I'm going to take the handle off. I'm going to take the handle off and just go around. And then where I start, this is where I would have my handle placement on top of here. So yeah, I think this way would be a lot easier, and just to make sure that you have enough. So I'm going to measure. Make sure you go a little bit over, because sometimes working with circles, I've learned that the hard way. You may think you have enough and you get to the end and you realize you don't have enough. So I'm going to probably do try to do maybe an inch more than what it calls for, just to make sure, because you don't want to sew all the way around and then realize you don't have enough. So yeah, I know this right here is going to be plenty. And then I'd rather cut off the excess. I'm actually making 2 of these baskets. I'm making one for each of my little nieces, and I'm working on the other one as well. This is going to have like a blue trimming around it. So I'm about to sew on the trimming, and then I'm going to add the handle, okay? Okay, this is the part where you can add your little buttons to the handle if you want to attach the handle to the basket, or you can just sew it if you don't want to attach the, use buttons on your basket. But I'm going to put a couple of buttons, maybe here and here, or maybe here and here. I don't know, I just kind of play around with it. But I got this assorted pack of buttons from Hobby Lobby as well. And it's just little flower shaped buttons. It was like, they're $2.29 regular. I got them on sale for 50% off, so I paid $1.15 for them. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a couple of cute little buttons, and then that'll be the completed basket. Tutorial was helpful, and I thank you again for watching this video. Like I said, I will leave all the information on all the supplies and everything that I used in this tutorial down in the description box. I will also leave the link to the shop off Etsy that I got the basket pattern off of. Like I said, I thought these turned out cute. Here's the other one right here. It has little bunnies on it with eggs. Here's one that has like little bunnies and chicks and eggs on it. So yeah, these baskets, they don't just have to be for Easter. Mother's Day is coming up as well. And you can do a Mother's Day basket. You can do them for anything. You can make baskets just to hold like little things in them. Maybe just leave them on your desk or something to add stuff to them. But yeah, there's so much that you can do with these baskets. There are so many other uses you can have with these baskets. I think these will be perfect just to sit on your desk or on your dresser, just to put little supplies or different things in. So yeah, I thought this was a very cute and a very fun thing to make. Like I said, this is just in time for Easter. I have a couple of more things that I'm going to make. I don't know if I'm going to do a full video or I'm just going to make them in the short little reels. But as always, follow me on all of my socials. I am Handmade by Nivri on Instagram, Handmade by Nivri on Facebook, Handmade by Nivri on Pinterest. And also, I want you to check out my cooking page on Instagram. It is Nivri Cooks. And as always, I want to thank you for watching this video. And until the next one, bye. Have a blessed day.